National Football League.
We have officially entered Super Bowl week. Hope everybody had a good weekend. We finna get into some gameplay. We finna set this up for Super Bowl 56. Look, I know we got a whole bunch of disgruntled fans out there. Don't feel bad. My team didn't make it to the Super Bowl either. Everybody's been eliminated. Only two teams are standing. LA Rams, Cincinnati Bengals. I'm going to tell you about this matchup. I know who I would put my money on, and I know who I would want to win. Let's go with the Bengals. I would like to see them win the Super Bowl after that franchise been down for so long. Do I think it's going to happen? I wouldn't bet on it. I think the Rams will take this one. That was my prediction to actually win the Super Bowl, I believe. Or am I wrong? Let me see. I got to think back. Did I say the Rams will win it when it was the last 4 teams standing? I believe I did. Y'all going to have to mark my words on that one. Y'all, you can call me out on it, but I believe I did say the Rams will win the Super Bowl. We'll see. But yeah, man, it's interesting, and we had some things happen throughout the week. Houston Texans, Lovie Smith announced the Texans announced Lovie Smith will be the head coach. You gotta excuse me if I don't jump for joy. Hey, I don't have nothing against Lovie Smith, but I know Lovie Smith's track record. So, I mean, that's another Band-Aid deal for the Houston Texans, and why I have swayed in a different direction. I've been very critical of them. So, I wish them the best, but the coach is not the problem, it's the front office. I know I'm beating it like a drum, but till that front office gets out, that franchise is not going to do too much. I will tell you that. Yeah, we're underway. Super Bowl 56.
And we will not have a return, so the first drive of the Super Bowl will begin at the 25.
I'll cover some gameplay. I won't try to talk y'all heads off too much.
In his 13th NFL season now, it's Matthew Stafford.
And he comes in off of a tremendous game in the NFC Championship round 2 weeks ago. This has been a team all season.
What about this guy's story, man? You talk about a 1-year turnaround from coming from the paper bags over the heads in Detroit to now playing in a Super Bowl. I tell you, man, anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers.
Just Goodymo Gaming, by the way. Hit the like button coming in. Hey, people that subscribe, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. We're on a journey to 1,000 subscribers. It's going to be a long little journey, but hey, y'all contributing. Y'all hitting the like button a little bit. Subscribing. This is a small channel trying to open it up a little bit. So I appreciate anything that comes away.
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because
also, y'all gotta let me know about the intros and the outros. I've been trying to get y'all little beats here and there, see how you like it. But yeah, been coming on in with it.
Someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Now a first down throw, Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets in
first down.
Territory.
My prediction for this game for the Super Bowl, 30 points plus for each team. That's my prediction. These are two pretty high-powered offenses. They're a little flashy. They got weapons. They high octane. They try to get yardage and bulk. So yeah, I can see this one being 35-31, something like that. Y'all mark that down too on a pen and pad just in case. You know what I mean? Just in case. I like making predictions like that here and there.
Now Stafford. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. So Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet
Man, but you
wet,
know
so to
what
speak.
coach I wanted actually for the Houston Texans? Josh McDaniels. Yeah, he went to the Raiders, but to me, that would have been a perfect fit for the Texans. And look, Texans is a tough job to take. I mean, a lot of good coaches.
On 3rd down, Stafford.
Good catch.
Into the hands of Van Jefferson.
They've already got an injury on the field.
Slow to get up here is the quarterback Allen. While the training staff works.
Yeah, but the Texans' job is a tough one to take. And these are high-powered profile coaches. And more than likely, they're not going to take their job. And I don't blame them. And I don't know if that was Josh McDaniels' case, but he went on to the Raiders. They're a better built team at this point. I don't think Josh McDaniels want to take a step back and battle and trying to make the playoffs, get into the playoffs, then jumping out the first round. So he went to a ready-made team. And he's going to propel them. You know, they're already good in their own right, but
to the air again.
Yeah, Josh McDaniels, he's real good.
And they'll bring him down at the 8th
drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. His throw
wide open, just missed him.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play.
Stole the words right out of my mouth. You march down here that good, you want to get a touchdown out of it.
Play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And he's got it. Touchdown.
They will do that.
With a first touchdown of
Guess who?
and a long one at that. And the Rams are on
He's looking to put all the critics to bed in this Super Bowl 56. He said he heard enough throughout his career.
9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described
Plenty of protection, and look at that separation.
Their tempo at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
You don't think they're going to be eyeballing him in the Super Bowl 56? You best believe they are. They know his story as well.
It's up, it's good, and the Rams take
that man has a lot of passion and pain on his shoulders.
So a nice drive put
They're
together
just
there.
waiting to break out.
75 yards in 9 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown.
But man, who would have thought the Cincinnati Bengals, not only the Cincinnati Bengals, but the Rams, you know, I mean, you pretty much can see the Rams being there, but, you know, if they turned it on, you knew they had the talent to get there. But if you'd have said the Rams and the Bengals in the Super Bowl, people might have turned their Coca-Colas over on your head and smeared their cheese dip all in your face if you'd have said something like that. There's no way that was going to happen.
From just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line.
To have this young guy, which we're going to start calling Joe Exotic, which is perfect for him. And he's earned that. Mr. Tiger King. This young fella to come in this early, and now he's in here in the Super Bowl, he's something special. We're going to get a lot more years of him.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2
It's
first
really going to
downs.
come down
Give
to,
their
I
defense
think, in the
just a
Super
settle
Bowl,
down
it's going to
and
be in the
pick up a
trenches.
touchdown.
I mean, if this Bengals offensive line can hold off this defensive front, which is a hard task, not easy, they can give themselves a chance to win. These Rams defense, I mean, especially that front four, I mean, these guys do not play around.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job
I mean,
staying in their
stuffing the
proper
run,
places,
getting
not
after the
allowing any
passer.
lanes to open up.
I mean, dropping back in coverage. Can't beat them. Big 3rd and 2 coming up.
So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Open man is Uzama.
Way to stick
And
it
he's
quick.
gonna have a Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able
Exactly
to
how he's going to have to get rid of that ball. Just like that. Knowing where you need to go with it and getting it there.
They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here's big. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Burrow. That's caught by his tight end Uzama.
Pick up.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. It's Mixon on the counter, and if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzama.
Wow.
This is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 41-yard
And I'm
line.
picturing this game going to be a little longer than usual. Reason why I say that because these really 2 good passing teams. They love to pass. I'm not predicting too many runs. So you're going to have some incomplete balls.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter.
Whoa, okay.
He lets this one fly toward
My
the back
goodness.
of the end zone.
Got a flag.
It's gonna wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag.
Man, you
now.
want to talk about taking a
Check in
shot.
with the referee.
Man,
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the
put
football
him on the
down to
1-yard line.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the
But
man,
yeah, to go back to like I was saying, I don't picture a lot of runs. These are 2 good quarterbacks, and they want to use them.
But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. First
rid
down.
of that one.
Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Mixon,
Oh, my
he's going
goodness.
nowhere
And look who is there.
He's going to lose yardage here in a big way.
This defense up front, I tell you. And that's the ringleader right there, Aaron Donald.
Trainers take a look. We'll step aside.
Don't get no better than him. Now, if you're a Bengals fan, this would be a disaster to not come away with a touchdown here and have to settle for a field goal. especially having all your downs at the 1 yard line.
A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal. Burrow looking to pass. Feeling the pressure here and taking
Unbelievable.
down. A sack back at the 7. Sean Robinson, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. Well, I think that time he just maybe held on to it a little too long.
Looked like he had the man right there. Jamar Chase is right there and didn't see him. Just let that ball rip, son.
I think in this case, does the quarterback help out his offensive line? You only have a certain amount of time to get rid of the football. They can only do so much. On this play, he took him to the limits.
Guess he didn't feel comfortable with it. I mean, some receivers can look open when they're not open. And next thing you know, one of those safeties or cornerbacks close in for a pick. But he didn't trust it. He tried to make a play himself and ended up getting sacked. Yeah, but Rams defense looked like this game was about to be tied up.
You're exactly right about that. And this is
made the stop, take the field goal.
Because as you just noted, it took the decision making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Here's McPherson now to send it away. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor. Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Stafford.
Got a blitz coming.
He'll dump this off to Akers. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Stafford on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be
my.
And
3rd
this is
and
what you want to
inches.
see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going
That's
back
an
out
NFL
there,
for you right
recommitting
there.
themselves to the task at hand,
I
and
mean,
forcing a 3 and
anything
out,
for
and giving the
inches.
ball back to their
Drop
offense.
back and pass it and didn't work at all. Now what you gonna do? Obviously you have to punt the football. You're at your own 35-yard line. That was just too much of a gamble in a Super Bowl to actually pass on a 3rd and inches.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
Just like Odell Beckham Jr., Jamar Chase is going to have a big one for this team to win. I mean, well over 100 yards receiving for sure. He might even need 200.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Mixon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Yeah, you want to corral him
8 yards the gain
quickly as
last
possible,
run.
because
Here's 2nd and a
he's
couple.
another Hauser, if you know what a Hauser is.
A handoff to Mixon. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Nothing fancy here. Just get the inches.
Burrow on 3rd down.
They're going to drop back as well, but guess who they got?
And this is going to be
They got the man.
as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 41-yard line.
And wide open as well for 30 inches. And the Rams must have actually thought they was going to run that. I mean, I thought they was going to run it. I mean, that was the smartest thing to do.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
My advice would be for the Bengals, don't abandon the run. I know the pass be looking so good and you're getting yardage, but just don't abandon the run.
Burrow on play action. This goes out wide for
Nice
Mixon.
play.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's
Yeah,
dropped.
because you want to keep this balance as much as possible. We already know about this defense and that defensive line. They will tee off on you if you become one-dimensional. That's the last thing they can do in this ball game, is come one-dimensional. That's why they can't get down by a big margin. They will pierce their ears back, and it will be a horror show for the Bengals.
1st and 10.
Wide open.
At the 8. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
They found a soft spot in the middle of this defense. That's what they're making their hay, right dead in the middle of this defense.
And grab the completion for a really good pickup.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he is in.
He's got it.
Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals have taken the
Okay,
lead.
we can hear you.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Evan McPherson for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
That's the way to come back after that last possession, coming up short 7 for a field goal.
The touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon.
Come back and then smash it right through the goal line this time. Like I said, you see how long this quarter's kind of taking? Teams are just slinging it all over the field.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side.
Oh, man, look at him.
Slip across the 35.
And what a nice example there of a
hard to deal with.
Exactly
He's out in the open field.
How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch?
One question I'm going to have is, can the Bengals stop this offense? That's what it's going to come down to as well. Can they make enough plays?
Stafford now to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. Headed 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Stafford. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL.
3rd and long.
Wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
Stafford going to give to Akers on the draw.
And he'll go try to sneak a run.
And obviously that's well short of the first.
That's a lot of confidence.
On the play, and it'll be 4th down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground.
Oh, my.
Woo-wee.
Now, that's some angry running there. I mean, he just said, get off of me, get out of the way, I'm coming through. That's some tough running. Threw him off, but I missed that earlier stiff arm. Right there. Took down 2 of them. Look at that. Man. Welcome.
Now Joe Mixon. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And my old coach, Doug Peterson.
Second down and 7.
Old Eagles coach. Going to Jacksonville. That's a good pickup for them.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And he's got a Bengals
good run, Mixon. Yeah, that's a good pickup for them.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
Got Trevor Lawrence over there. No one can mold him good and better than Doug Peterson, I'll tell you that. He's got the right quarterback's coach to develop that young man.
So from the 36,
and I'd be indebted to him anyway. I mean, Doug, he brought us our Super Bowl. I mean, what not to like about him? You know, just like Dick Foles. He's going to be my guy forever, too. So, you know, all that came together at the right time.
Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Philly, Philly.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. There's a short one caught by Uzama. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That should be the last play of this first quarter.
Our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
Who think old Jalen Ramsey gonna get a pick in this ball game? What are the odds? I think it's very high.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating.
Say it again, no funny business. 3rd and 1. If Mixon's too tired, get somebody in there. This looks like a pass here.
On 3rd and 1, Burrow. Throw for Boyd,
uh-oh.
Intercepted.
Not good. Not good. That ball is completely off target. Look at that. Other guy wasn't even looking for the ball. He's turning around. He's already on top of it. That's one thing the Bengals cannot do is turn it over.
And run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Yeah, they high-powered enough. You don't need to give them any help.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From just shy of midfield, Stafford. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The Rams Rams on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise. That
Best scenario for the Bengals. They did not take advantage of that turnover at all. With great field position. So that is.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Joe Mixon and the Bengal offense ready to go back to work. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes
Telling
you
you,
sit back and marvel at what he can do
that man will wreck your life.
Strength, quickness,
He will wreck your life.
That package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On 3rd down, Burrow. There's a short one caught by Uzama, and he'll be out.
Tight end had a little too much room out there in the flats. I mean, he caught the ball, turned around. He still got guys 10 feet away from him. Well, y'all at Rams. Look at this.
But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Trouble, trouble.
Ball up to the 35 now as they
R.I.P. to Bernie Mac on that one.
Here's Burrow.
Trouble.
Room to run past
My.
midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line.
Okay, that's what they're giving up. They'll surely take it.
And a good quarterback.
All the attention on Jamar Chase.
Just a little bit of time to survey the
But I tell you what, if Higgins can go
happen.
ahead and pick up the slack,
No pressure. He's going
I
to
mean, more than willing to do it.
because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when
He had a little more wiggle about him. He could have beat that first guy, hit around that corner. He might have could have took it to the house, but not too many tight ends to pull that off. Uh-oh.
But it is intercepted.
Yep.
Around the 27, and he's able to get it back.
He jumped right in front and snatched that ball. Had too much flight in it, and he just jumped, cut. That's just beautiful coverage. And that's a heartbreaker if you're a Bengals fan. He's about to get right in scoring position to add to this lead.
Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions.
Bengals cannot turn the ball over in this game. That's 2 of them. It's going to cost them dearly. They dodged the last one, but you ain't going to dodge many of them dealing with this team.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. 2nd and 2. From the 50, Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Pretty close.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
The Rams on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this.
Oh!
Akers. And Akers, he is not
big guy.
They mark him short of
Mr. Big Barbecue coming in for the big stop.
The 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there.
That was well played there defensively.
2 interceptions ended up going for 0 points because of this Bengals defense that I was calling out and said, what can you do against this Rams offense? They're showing me right now.
Here's Johnny Hacker now. He's been terrific so far. And he gets it away, a directional
Did he shank that?
toward the sideline. And they'll play keep
Oh,
away
okay. It
from the
looked like that was
returners.
about
This one will
to
be marked out of
head
bounds
straight
at
to the
the
sideline as soon as it left his foot.
Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. And 2 interceptions already here in this
Bone Joe
first half.
Exotic is looking good. Just those turnovers.
He's got to be thinking about.
The percentage is looking good. Everything. You completing balls.
Put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination.
Just can't turn it over.
Put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 13. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in a mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. On 2nd and a couple. Burrow throwing middle, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver.
Something was off timing.
Down any defense because
I mean, he wasn't even in the area where that ball went.
on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion,
They're not going to run this 3rd and 2, obviously. This is an empty set.
3rd and 2, now Burrow. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete.
Holla if you hear me. He's got the hookup.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
He shocked me too. But look at this. As soon as he got the ball, he knew exactly where he wanted to go with it.
That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Mixon with a first down carry, and he's going to
The
take
Bengals got to be getting impatient. They have to be getting impatient. They've had the ball twice, going down, marching, getting into scoring position, and turn the ball over. They're leaving points off the board, and they cannot do that. They're eager to get that points moving on the board.
From the 31, Burrow.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that'll be incomplete.
Smart play.
Let's
get rid of it. That was a smart play.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. That was a safety blitz by Eric Weddle. These strong safeties, some people may not realize
got there.
It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Let me see a wobble, wobble. Weddle, weddle. Shake it, shake it. Drop it, drop it.
Back deep,
Take it, take it.
Oh, good move. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, it looks like I promised y'all a high-scoring game, and that's not what we're getting at the moment. My apologies. I mean, it still can open up, but 10-7.
We're just taking what the defense is giving us, but sometimes that's just not good enough.
8:29 left in the second quarter.
And that means getting him the football.
Hey, all that means is that it's been a very, very good scouting report. They had all the time,
Good starting field position for
you know,
them here as
2
they
weeks
come
to
up
dissect.
1st and 10 at their own 37. On
They
first
know
down,
who
they'll
can
start
do
out
what
with
and
Akers.
when.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Stafford. And that's incomplete.
That throw it away. Nothing was open.
About the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on
That's
3rd
all
down.
it is. Both of these teams are well prepared for this one.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing is Stafford. He
Got him.
completes it to Beckham. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
On 1st down at Stafford. And they're able to get this one
There it
past
is
the 30
again.
down to the 25. 19 on the last play, 19 more.
Starting to
here,
loosen
and
up
they're
this
on
offense
1st
a little
down.
bit.
Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the 1st down.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Again, it's Stafford. That's complete to his running back, Jefferson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot.
See what they can do on this 3rd and 3. They're trying to up their percentage.
The defense was
That 3rd down conversion percentage is terrible.
The Rams on
Well, they just
3rd
picked
down.
up one on the
3 for
last
7 so far in this game.
3rd and what,
Here it's
8, 9?
3rd and 3.
There's another one.
Find Higbee. It's complete.
Beautiful route.
And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
And if I'm the Bengals, I'm keeping an eye on Cooper Kupp down here. That's exactly where they want to go. He's been quiet as well. Keep an eye on him.
Back to throw, Stafford. And incomplete, a drop,
That's a
there
drop.
in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Throwing again is Stafford. And he's going to be dropped.
That's a cover sack. He had plenty of time. That's one thing Stafford can't do. You got to get rid of that ball.
Last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack, but he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football.
Yeah, that should have been thrown all the way up to the concession stands. There's no way you can sit in there that long and think you're going to just not get touched. Bengals can hold here for a field goal. You want to talk about bend but not break. Be a huge victory for them.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. To the end
Oh!
zone, but it's incomplete.
He had it.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well
Telling me.
to jar that one free.
Right there. Oh, yeah. He put that arm in there and raked that ball right out of there. That's great defense.
So now the Rams send out the field goal team here.
Wow. That's a great defense been played in this first half. Anytime you can have Odell Beckham Jr. and Cooper Kupp with under 3 catches for a half so far, some good defense. Good scouting. They're doing their double teams when they need to. They're getting all the help they need. Hey, those guys are superstars. They know that they can change the game in a heartbeat. That's exactly what I like. Nothing easy. Make everybody work for it.
Field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Tie ball game, 10-10. About to be 5 minutes to halftime.
Returns to the field, and on the last go around,
Be a good possession here for the Bengals.
From deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
Chad Johnson got an 8-5 out there by Higgins.
Burrow and the Bengals with a first
Ocho Cinco.
at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll set up the screen here to mix it. 3 yards to gain there, 2nd down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
From the 27, Burrow.
Whoa, wake up. Mr. Vaughn is there.
Credit the sack to Von Miller. It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump.
And that's the type of player Von Miller is. He can be quiet the whole game. He's one of those players that make plays when it counts, when a game gets sticky, and when it gets gritty, and when things matter. That's when you're going to see him step up and make a play. He can make the game-winning play. That's Von Miller.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They'll set up to throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And this effort will not get
That was a good screen, and it had the probability to pick up the first down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call.
I think he should have just hit it as soon as he got it.
He knows they're coming after him again.
See, right there.
Guts to stand in there and take the hit.
He's got those big horses out in front.
Really well done.
Yeah, he could have played that a lot better.
Here's Kevin Huber now, as he'll kick it
And
away
possibility,
for the
that's
second
what I
time.
was looking for. I got
His
tongue-tied.
first 45 yards. This looks good as well. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive.
They're going to get plenty more than that, I believe. I think the Rams' offense is starting to catch their groove. And the way I look at it, these Bengals were kind of patty-caking around. And that's what you don't want to do with the Rams, because they'll get you out of here real quick and fast. So at halftime, they got to figure out something.
Run on 1st down with Akers. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
Oh, why are we doing this?
So this will be accepted as it moves. Now Stafford. And his throw is incomplete.
Off there. He had him right there.
They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. Now Stafford. Gets this into the hands of the tight end Higbee. This will be a gain of about 8.
Had to check that down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. The Rams on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. Now it's Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers.
Nice route.
And he is going to have a Rams first
Beautiful
down.
route.
Able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Especially with his speed. Get him out there in the flats. In motion. Not too many linebackers going to come down and chase him down.
Do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To the air again, Stafford. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. Second quarter action.
Say one thing, they're making them cover every blade of grass on that field.
A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Stafford hooking up with Akers. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again.
Big play.
3rd and 2, Stafford.
Uh-oh.
That'll be caught.
He's got him smoked. There he is. There he is. I mean, you want to talk about getting to him quick. My goodness, did you see that throw and catch? Look at that gap. He just couldn't get there in time.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed
And that's how quick it can change.
There you go.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles.
The 2 key guys got those 2 touchdowns, Odell Beckham Jr. and Cooper Kupp. Put that with a field goal, you got the lead 17-10.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Ready to go on offense, out come the Bengals. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
Well, let's try to at least get down there for a field goal try if you're the Bengals.
When given the opportunity.
Can't play conservative though. Got to go down there like you want to get some more points.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Aaron Donald with a sack. So that now 4 first
That was a jailbreak.
Sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
Your partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
That's what you don't want to happen, and that's the reason why you don't want to get down
Pass
with
protection
this
has
team.
been a problem all night long.
Defense
as they
is
come
too
up
much.
facing 2nd and a bundle. On the delay, it's Mixon. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first
I don't
half.
even know if I ought to call a timeout. That clock might be your own worst enemy. It's just not moving fast enough. And on top of that, you lost yardage on 3rd and 14, just helping the Rams out.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Just for you to run it, and you almost got it.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining.
I mean, really almost got it.
Here's Kevin Huber now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Matthew Stafford and the rest of the Rams offense set to take over once more. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
On 1st down, Stafford here. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Sam Hubbard able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. 2nd 2nd and 20. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So
that's the half, 17-10. We'll be back.
Studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome, everyone, to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one has been a hard-hitting affair to this point, and you got to expect we'll see more of the same in the second half. And to bring the action your way, let's get it right back out to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Here again comes Joe Burrow and the offense for the Bengals. And he has not really been able to have a lot of comfort back there in the pocket. Pressure's been coming at him a lot, hasn't it?
And they've got to figure out how to tamp down that pressure. How do they decrease it? Is it getting rid of the football quicker? You know, shorter drops? Maybe they do something different with their pass blocking and their protection schemes. Maybe you meet them on the line of scrimmage instead of retreating to try and protect your quarterback. They've got to figure something out, though, because you cannot let your guy get hit that much, not if you intend to win.
Yeah, I know they'd like to erase that video and those 4 sacks that they've seen so far. First down, here's Burrow. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
So still 14 yards to go, second down. Now it's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And Burrow going to throw again. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Aaron Donald, his second sack of the night.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Here's Kevin Huber now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Oh, able to avoid him. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. We have not
I'm
seen
back in the
much on
saddle.
offense from either side these last few drives. It has
As
been
I
a
see, Aaron
struggle,
Donald
hasn't it?
is still causing
And
problems.
you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get
Now
things
he's going to
figured
wreck
out,
this whole
okay,
offense.
we self-scout every week
Like
in
I
our
stated
game
before,
plan.
you can't get
How many
down
things do we
on
do
this team.
at certain times? What are our
Right now,
tendencies?
they're just showing
Time to
you
go to
they're
some of those
10
tendency
off.
breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't
And if
keep
you
them
get in a
pressed,
position where you have to pass to get back in the game,
Looking for tendency
it's not going to
breakers
fare
right
well
now.
for you.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards.
And it's
that'll
almost
make it
that
second
situation
down
for the
or so.
Bengals. They still can run the ball. I mean, they're only down a touchdown, but they're continuously dropping back. Not going to do anything for them. It's going to create turnovers, 3 and outs, sacks, fumbles, everything. They got to settle down.
On second and very short, Stafford.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it.
Rams defense got Jamar Chase on lockdown. If I'm not mistaken, he only has, what, 1 catch? So they got to get him the ball.
They'll run on first down. Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 2nd and 8 coming up. Out of the gun, Stafford. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Definitely needed it.
Throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Here's Stafford. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
Well, they were trying to set up a screen there, but that one just too slow in developing.
Former Houston Texan,
Because that ends up being a bad feeling for the
DJ Reader.
He's got no blocking in front of him. His guys are just going to let defenders go, and they're coming for him. So if it's not there,
Mr.
you just gotta throw the
Barbecue.
ball on the turf at your running back's feet.
Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take
Well, you
the
can't say
field.
the
These
Bengals
guys had to punt their
defense
last possession,
has
and
let
that's
them down,
become
because they
too
haven't.
familiar of a
They haven't.
refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up
The
going
offense just needs to come up big. They got to put points on the board. This defense is doing all they can, and they've got enough stops for this offense to take over, and they haven't done anything.
He might need a massage from the trainer right now.
Sooner or later, the defense is going to break, and it's not going to be their fault. They've been put out there on the field. They're grinding and fighting.
at their own
But this
22.
offense is too much. It's going to break sooner or later.
They begin with a run by Mixon. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
84 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there.
Pick up 8 yards on first down, and then you come back with a penalty.
Still 2nd down.
Now
after the false start. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah.
They got a completion there. That's clearly an example of one
I
side
mean, he
happy,
was like
the other
right
side
on
not
the
very
stripe
happy.
on that one.
Defense
Oh,
take
man, you
two
can't get no
yards
closer
away
to
from
that.
Offense, you got to expect to get more on the passing play.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Burrow. And
There he
getting
is.
just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game.
That was his
because it
second
evident
catch
right
for
there.
27
It looks
yards.
like a simple pitch and catch,
So
but
he's
you
got
and
to
I
be
both
implemented
know
a lot
that
more
they
in
have
this
planned
game.
for this and worked
That was
hard
a
to
good
make it
route,
happen.
quick route to get him involved.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Burrow now off the bootleg. That's caught by his tight end Uzomah. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
A big tackle right there.
Nice running, gonna get him down
Mano
close
and
to a
mano,
first
and he
down at
won.
the Rams 44.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone
To
of
me, this is
offense.
4 down
We know not
territory.
every run's gonna be a big hitter, but you know they'll take
Bengals
that
should
type
just
of
know
result
that they're
on
going
each
for it
and
on
every
4th
attempt.
down, so I would,
Trying to
you could
keep
call
the
a run
drive
here.
going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39.
Got past that wave, pick up that 2 yards.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On 1st down, Mixon.
My goodness. Mixon has got some tough running going in this ball game. And I'm talking tough running. I might even think about coming back with him. I know he's tired and beat up.
A handoff to Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain
Actually,
on the play, and they're
no
left on
gain,
3rd
but
and 8. His carries
what they
tonight
have, he
are
lost a
getting
yard.
up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would
Big
agree
3rd
with
and 8
that.
coming up.
Understandable every
They're
now
like
and
right
then.
on the
Sometimes you
brink
come
of,
back
you
and
know,
fake it
field
till
goal
the
range.
action.
I mean,
But other times
they
you
probably
say,
in
okay,
field goal
we
range,
got
just a
him on
long
that
field
one.
goal.
We'll come back
Be
to it
tough to
another
try
time.
it from here.
He'll drop this one down.
Uh-oh.
And they're going to mark him down short.
That's 4th
Maybe
and
by
1,
about a
big
yard, if
decision
that.
time.
It'll go down as
They're in field goal range now, but do you want a field goal? Or are you going to gamble and go for this?
Doesn't get them the first down, brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
Yeah, it's going to be a big decision here. Big stop by Von Miller right on time. Stop him short of the game.
Boy, a call like this,
Whoa,
tougher
they're
to
going
make in
for
a
it.
Super Bowl, but they'll go for it
And they're,
on fourth
and they're
down.
gambling with a blitz. Oh! He dropped it.
Complete, they cannot convert, and
Wide
it's gonna
open. He dropped it.
and dropped it. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on
You
down.
want to talk about tough
They'll have a
luck.
tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
And so many teams work on that
Oh,
in terms
man.
of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen
You only can have so many turnovers in a ball game, and I think that was their third. They're very hard to overcome to win a ball game, especially in a Super Bowl
So
with
first
3
and 10
turnovers.
now from the 30. To throw is Stafford. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here's 2nd and 10. Stafford. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive,
These
done
are
some
2
good work.
bad,
Some
questionable
completions on
throws
first and second
by
down,
Stafford.
bringing up 3rd and 10.
You want to
That
talk
brings
about
up
off
big
the
question.
mark.
Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Big 3rd and
Now
10.
they face a 3rd and 10 after
I mean, you
back-to-back
got to look at the Rams, too. They
incompletions.
haven't capitalized on these turnovers that they've been getting.
Here's Stafford. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it
Smashed there
across
by
midfield.
Cup. It's his 3rd
The
reception.
kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd
That was
down,
a big one.
they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Because I don't think the Rams got any points off of none of their turnovers. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Stafford looks to throw again. He gets this into the hands of Cup once again. 3.
They allow them to touchdown. It's going to be extremely hard for the Bengals to get back in this game. They cannot allow them to touchdown.
Stafford now to throw. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 35.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And all the way inside.
Yeah, they're starting to open this thing up.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting
That's
the ball
4 for
on the move
68.
and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Stafford. And he's got his man on the out route. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. A good pickup there. 8 yards
5
on the
for
first
94.
completion. They like going
Cooper
to him with
Kupp
slot
is right on
catches as
schedule.
well.
I think this
Can't
comes
keep
under
him
the
down
heading
for
of
long.
until they stop him.
He gets
Why
it
not
in
go back
bulk.
to it? He has something going really
That
well.
long touchdown pass got him edging close to over 100 yards.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
From the gun, here's Stafford.
Too much time.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage.
And you can't take that sack.
There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
Well, it's been a little bit of
If this wasn't a Super Bowl, and if I was a head coach, I might have benched Stafford on that play alone. I'm not joking. That's pitiful. He had well of enough time. Not only to take off running, but he could have threw that ball out of the arena 4 or 5 times before the sack got there.
On second down now, Akers. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Just wasn't smart.
Nice little gain. 49 yards on the ground for him so far.
Throw the ball away.
Attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
All right, Bengals, this is it for y'all. Y'all need this stop.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal.
There he is again.
Down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Another coverage sack.
DJ Reader able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
That leaves them just a little bit of hope. But they could not allow them to score a touchdown.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his
Especially the way they're struggling to score. I mean, they're turning over the ball left and right when they just edge close to the red zone.
Great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
Gay's kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Bengals set to take over. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Play action. It's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins.
Big catch. Tight coverage.
Down, but not before they work it across midfield.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it.
Yeah, they got to score, and they got to score quickly. They got to turn this back into a 1-score game. Give themselves a shot in the 4th quarter.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the
And they
move
cannot
on 1st down.
afford any more turnovers throughout this game. It will derail all their hopes.
They come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And some room to work. And he's going to get
Beautiful
this one
play.
down to the edge of the red zone.
That's the way to end that 3rd quarter. Get a little momentum.
One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Didn't score for 2 quarters. 2nd and 3rd. Y'all are way overdue.
So signs of
Super
life
Bowl
what's been a
56,
dormant
y'all.
offense in this
It's
second
winding
half.
down.
First and 10.
Gonna be crowning a champion
Inside the
soon.
red zone here. They'll look to throw. Open man is Uzama.
Gonna be crowning a champion
Contain him
soon.
to just 4. Second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Again, it's Burrow. Had his hands on it, but dropped it.
But I understand how he could drop it. I'm not even gonna blame him for that one. I mean, that was a hit in traffic. That was a tough ball to come down with.
In a stadium, not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his second drop, indeed, not a good look.
That's your second drop?
On third down.
Right about that ain't a good look. That is.
Taken down at the 2-yard
The
line.
run Mixon.
113 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this Super Bowl.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard.
Get in here for a touchdown. We got another ball game here.
Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now.
I mean, he's really been the only bright spot for this offense, Mixon. Other than that, they couldn't really get anything going here. There it is. And this guy here, he's been pretty good too.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it.
Now you're just going to need a little bit of that Bengals defense.
Los Angeles. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score
Stafford
game.
haven't turned over this ball
This is
yet.
what you folks came for.
This will be a
Every
good
play
time,
with potential
Bengals.
to win or lose a title as they look to drain
Stafford
some time
hasn't
off this
turned
clock.
over the football yet. This is a good time, Bengals.
Stafford going to give to Akers on the draw. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Stafford. This one to the left to Higbee. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Brings up a 3rd and 3. A huge 3rd and 3 for both teams.
Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down. Back to throw, Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized.
Did Akers get hung up on that play? That's what it looked like. He couldn't get out of the backfield for that screen pass. Well, whatever it was, it favors the Bengals.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. And we're at the time of this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
Also, what do y'all think about the new Washington football team's name? Washington Commanders. That is the new name for the Washington football team. I kind of can see where they got it from, but when you first hear it, you're like, Washington Commanders. That's something you got to get used to. They don't have a ring to it right now, but after a while, you just accept it for what it is, and it'll start sounding like something. But Washington Commanders. Man.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Burrow. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The tight end, C.J. Uzama, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. Burrow looking to pass.
Oh. Plays like that get you a little nervous because the way it came out and how it hit that receiver with a defender in the area, like, whoa, he could have just, whoop, thought he was going to come by and just take that.
Who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They needed that badly.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh my goodness, did you see that stiff arm? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Joe Exotic. That's what I'm talking about. Did you see the stiff arm? Did you see the desire to get that first down? Oh my goodness. Did hold on to the ball when the man's trying to strip it. Look at that. Get off of me.
Two first downs near midfield now on 1st and 10. A draw play for Mixon, and nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. From midfield now, Burrow voids the target, and he has it over the middle. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's definitely 4th down territory. Definitely. But pick it up here, you don't have to worry about it. They go an empty set.
Burrow will throw.
Oh.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down.
Sometimes you just get a little too cute. I'd have ran it if it was me, but oh man, this is tough. You got to go for this though. You have to go for this.
Here's Kevin Huber now.
And they're not.
He's on to punt for
Wow.
Cincinnati. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The
I am
12-yard
kind
line.
of shocked. You know what? I think after that last drop pass on 4th and 1, was it, that they went for before? I think that kind of deterred them away from this one. But I'm thinking how good your defense been okay. You're on the 44-yard line. You need 2 yards. It's just a gamble every time you give the ball back to the Rams.
From down at the 12,
I
it's
mean,
first
they
and
can
10.
score in a blink.
Now Stafford. Middle of the field to Jefferson. 7 yards the pickup there. Second down and 3. Now Stafford. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Blitz got to him. I mean, they brought him. That timing was all off, and he had to get rid of that ball.
The coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
That was a nice scheme. This is a big 3rd down right here. 3rd and 3. That's why I don't know why y'all didn't go for it. This defense been playing pretty tight.
Now it's Stafford.
There he goes. Oh, snuck around that corner. We're going to talk about Akers. This guy has some speed. I mean, he's the type of guy you can have the angle on him. He's still going to squeeze through around that corner on you. That's what they call back in the day greasy speed.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Stafford going to give this to Akers.
Uh-oh.
Shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he'll be tackled right on the
Yeah, it's the wrong time. You want him to wake up.
66 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here.
He has it in his mind. He's going to end this game right now on this drive.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to
Guy
possess
just
the
squirts
football,
out of there.
gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
This guy just runs with a glide. It's just very easy for him.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. A shotgun snap for Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers. Able to crowd
I'll keep
right
going
at the
to him,
midfield
too.
stripe following that sparkling display of footwork we saw. So give him
Definitely a
5 yards
weapon.
there on the pitch and catch. And it's a 2nd down. From the 50 at Stafford. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 5. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5
needed
or
that
less,
stop,
we
and
have
they
to be
got
able
it.
to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so.
All right, Bengals, this is y'all last real opportunity to try to do something.
And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow.
Are you kidding me?
At the 1-yard line.
Are you kidding me?
Position game often so
Did he get
overlooked.
that?
This offense is going to be backed up deep. What an ideal punt.
And now, this stage of the
That's
game,
disastrous.
when they need the
With
drive
this
to try and put
defense
themselves in a position to win it, you talk about
on the
long
1-yard
field,
line.
very long field. This could be a
Man, this
99-yard
thing
drive
smells
if they're able to
safety
accomplish
all
it.
over the place. They're going to have to be careful. They're in the worst situation. Down 3 just a tick under 8 minutes, and you got to go whole 99 yards. Oh, man.
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. Shreds him with a stiff arm.
Busts through.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
Big run there.
He continues to have a big
Thing about it, this guy could have took that to the house very easily. He'd have got like one more block or shedded one more. Like right coming off of here, he's going to the house.
The ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates, the worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
Yeah, he was getting ready to go to the house.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
He's had success running the football, and this is more or less an extension of that because they drop it off to him on the screen.
Tell you what, both of these running backs for both teams are special, man. They are special. You want to talk about can run the ball and out of the backfield, catching, receiving, running, juking, jerking, jiving.
From the 24, Burrow. There's a short one caught by Uzama.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands,
who was almost the originator of that? If he wasn't the originator, Marshall Faulk.
And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out.
I think he's the guy that was starting to open this thing up close to his, on his way out. You want to talk about a brilliant. Oh man, that would have been nice if he was able to catch that. Just a little off the mark. But you want to talk about a brilliant running back who understood defenses just as good as the quarterback in the backfield. Not only blocking, running, receiving, might even throw a few passes. But yeah, that's what you call all-purpose. And that was Marshall Faulk.
This one hauled in by Sample. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now Burrow on 1st down.
Oh, you got to come back for that football.
Brings up 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing.
You'd have picked that ball off. It would have been right on you. Right on the receiver. Just standing there. You got to come back to the football.
Make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver.
They need Jamar Chase right now in the worst way. They got to get him.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
Well, we get a lot of 32s, 33s throughout this ball game, ain't we?
But sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you.
I mean, it comes down to this.
You always appreciate
can you pick it up?
But maybe one less there.
Or can't
turn
you?
This into a bigger game.
They give to Mixon to try to pick
Uh-oh.
up. And Mixon not going to get there.
Uh-oh.
And they'll stop him short.
This is a huge decision. Right at the 50-yard line. Man, yeah. I mean, if you punt it, yeah, your defense been playing good, but there's 5-something left on the clock. You can't keep gambling and give this high-powered offense the football. Yeah, he did too much hesitation when he got that ball. This defense will close that gap very quickly. Yeah, I'm going for this. Because let's say they get down there and kick a field goal. You still got a chance to win it. Good choice. Here we go, folks.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down.
Oh, my goodness. They needed him in the worst way. Oh, are you kidding me? A quick whip to chase. My.
been successful throughout
Talk
the
about
game,
right on
and
time
the
if you
distance
ever
need.
needed him.
That's exactly what they got done.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Looking middle,
Okay.
and it's incomplete.
All right, that was a little exotic, Joe. You gotta settle down here. You're gonna have to settle down here. This game really in your hands. You can drive this thing here, milk this clock, get a touchdown, put all the pressure back on Stafford. You got the tie in your back pocket.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it, and his
What?
throw's going to be incomplete.
You got two
This drive, which was going so
receivers in the
smoothly, all of a
same
sudden,
route.
it's a
The
little bit of a
play had
roadblock here with two
potential.
straight incompletions.
You got two guys in the same area. What?
They're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here.
Oh,
right
my
now. But it is
goodness.
3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Cincinnati is squandering this opportunity. I'm sorry, but they are squandering this opportunity right now.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Mixon dancing away at the 35. And they'll get
Wow.
him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards.
It was in
7
field goal
yards on the
range,
carry there,
and that looked like a
staring
51-yarder, if I'm not
This drive has turned
mistaken.
into an extended one, and the guy carrying the
51-yarder
ball,
from here.
he's becoming more
We're going to have to
of a
kick
body
it.
guy.
I mean,
Every carry has put
the
some
odds, the
damage on the
percentages,
defense.
the
So after
analytics, however you want to look at it, says kick this field goal. And this field goal here can determine this thing. You talk about pressure. I mean, 51 is not a piece of cake. It is definitely makeable.
He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And this kick
Oh,
is not
my.
going to get there. It's short and no good.
Yeah. Yeah. That one hurts.
LA set to take over again on offense. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin
That
for error
one
is small
hurts.
with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles.
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Stafford.
Oh!
They get the turnover.
Are you kidding me?
Intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And they will
First
finally
turnover of the
until it's
game.
way down inside
And
the
that was the
14-yard
big one.
line.
First play, and
Particularly the secondary has been
and if you're a Rams fan, you're thinking, why in the H-E-L-L are we passing anyway?
Loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention.
We're supposed to be running out the clock, pass if we have to. Maybe like on 3rd down. My goodness. They try to come out with a surprise, and surprise. I mean, they put this Bengals team right in the wheelhouse.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
I'm milking a lot of clock on this possession if I'm the Bengals.
Now it's Burrow. And that throw behind
And
his
then they
man.
go
He
out.
missed him. Incomplete.
They always say that real estate is about location. Well, guess what?
Oh, man.
The quick ones, timing.
Oh.
Got to be able to lead your man with the football.
And the timing off right there. Threw it behind him. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there.
Yeah.
He's had
Guess
his
who's
way in
there?
this one, but this time they get him
The
behind
man that
the
only
line.
shows up when it
Was
counts.
a loss of a yard,
Yeah,
now
it's
they
him.
deal with 3rd and 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming.
3rd and 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Oh!
About the 5.
Unbelievable. That Boyd. And where did that happen? Right up the middle is where they've been on this defense, breaking their backs the whole game. Right up the middle. Like I say, I'm milking clock.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Mixon, and he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal.
Tries to reach.
Get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there.
Yeah, I'm letting this thing go to 2-minute warning if I'm Cincinnati.
2nd and goal from the 1.
They're going to snap this ball.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's
And look at that.
Got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
How they got his man.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals have regained the lead in the 2nd half of this Super Bowl.
That's huge.
There it is, partner. You see it.
I mean, I would have liked a little more time off this clock.
That's right. Who's
But
gonna
hey,
dominate? Usually both teams are holding them
sometimes
up.
when you do that and play conservative,
So far, 2 touchdowns here.
bad things
And now
happen.
they've taken the lead.
So whenever you have an opportunity to score a touchdown, that's exactly what you do. Worry about that clock stuff later. You know, you're still down at that moment.
Great observation. When you play,
So you can't fault them from going and get a touchdown.
Now, though, they'll have the opportunity to respond.
This guy here showed up on this crucial drive. Hey, man, you can't keep a great man down. You know, before it was all over with, Cooper Kupp, Jamar Chase, Odell Beckham Jr. I mean, they was going to have their imprints on this game before it was over with. And they done it in a big way. 2:03 to go. What I like to say we got to do is
Here's McPherson to send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line.
stand him up then.
The 22-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Well, Matthew Stafford,
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset.
that's what they brought you over here for.
Up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Oh, he stays up.
This is why you're here.
Looking right sideline, but it's in.
Way to dodge and throw that away. This is why they brought you in here. You can be the hero.
Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Stafford. Into the hands of Beckham. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with
Right on 3rd and
Brandon's
1.
okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know
Beckham got 5 for 77.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage.
Clock is steady ticking. They're going to have to up this pace.
Should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Stafford. He'll dump this off to Akers.
That's not going to do too much for you there. You got to get this ball down the field.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them.
2 timeouts.
I don't think any of them like that play.
Y'all wasting downs and time.
Stafford barking out signals and trying to get his guys set quickly. Stafford now to throw. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely
Brings
down
up
their
3rd and 10.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big
Bengals,
shot, right?
y'all are 2 plays away from winning Super Bowl 56. How long could they keep y'all down? Y'all had paper bags over y'all heads for a lot of years as well.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down.
Oh.
And that will be incomplete.
Overthrew him.
Scared to let it fly,
He
but it
was
falls to the
open
ground
too.
and brings up fourth
That could have
down.
been disastrous.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown.
This is it right here.
What a Super Bowl this has been, and the biggest play comes now. It's 4th down. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down.
Oh!
Beckham, great grab.
Did you see that catch? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Keeps this thing alive. Oh, man. Oh, man. Did you see that? Oh. One hand in traffic. Come on. Come on.
Here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
This would be a cold way to end this game.
2nd and very short.
Hey, folks, hit the like button. We're coming down. Who would have thought?
He'll look to throw. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. And he takes it.
They took their last time out. That means everything has to be in the end zone right now.
As the clock will stop with an even
And I
20
mean
seconds
everything.
left to go.
20 seconds on the clock, 24-20. Bengals. Somebody's leaving with some heartbreak.
It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Back to throw.
Uh-oh. He's got it.
Cross for the touchdown, and it's likely the
Wow.
game winner.
Oh, my goodness. You gotta be kidding me. And who made this happen? Odell Beckham Jr. with that catch.
A little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch
Well,
this one, because you and I,
I'm counting them.
anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
I'm pretty much counting them. What a comeback to come down here and get a
Now an
touchdown.
important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed
That's a
up to a 3-point lead.
heartbreaker for these Bengals.
A 10-play drive that time. And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest.
That's tough. That is tough. I mean, for 17 seconds, they have all their timeouts, but you want to talk about getting it by chunk and bulk? You need that right now.
This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bengals drive about to get going. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays.
Uh-oh.
One, to get yourself in position for the second.
And what Odell Beckham Jr. did, I mean, you almost can call that. I mean, it's going to go down like that Joe Montana, Dwight Clark almost. It was like the catch. You just call it the catch. That's how big that one was for Odell Beckham Jr. to keep this team alive and possibly winning this ball game. That catch right there. The catch.
Now Burrow. That's complete to Chase. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
5 catches for 47 yards. It still had him under control. Had some big plays. I mean, those 4 catches were big for him. But they're in a tough spot here.
Here's Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And it's in.
That's it.
So their final drive comes up.
Rams have won the Super Bowl.
Game is over. The Rams have
kidding
won
me?
the Super Bowl. And they will get the Lombardi Trophy. And to the Super Bowl champions,
What a game.
Catch their name forever in NFL immortality.
What a game.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see
It was right there for you.
See their picture.
Right there for you.
Your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Yep, thought that was the game winner right there. But that one was right there. That's it.
Super Bowl champs, the Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every
Don't go
step
anywhere,
of the
folks.
way.
We got
Our
stats
entire
coming up
crew
next.
Doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner Charles Davis for
See
all
what
those
happened
guys. I'm
here.
Brady Gunn signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
Wow, wow, wow. Catch your breath, catch your breath. Total offense, pretty much a shade apiece. 480 to 432, Bengals. Rushing yards, Bengals got that by a long shot. Passing yards, pretty similar. Just like the total offense. 328 to 366 Rams. Bengals got more first downs. I've seen that. 27 to 18. Turnovers 2 to 1. With that one that them Rams had, I mean, that was like right on time for the Bengals. Changed everything around. Here's my favorite, the third down conversion. 47% for the Rams and 45% for the Bengals. That's good on both ends. Red zone percentage, 4 for 4 apiece, 100%. Red zone TDs, 3 to 2, belongs to the Bengals. Red zone field goals, 2 to 1, belonging to the Rams. Not a lot of penalties in this ball game. It was a pretty good, clean game. Look at this. Which quarterback brings a win? Ding, 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 ding. Matthew Stafford. Not only the 3 TDs to the 1 interception ratio, he's got the passing rating, he's got the yardage. Burrow got him on a completion percentage, but most importantly, he got the win. Look at that mix. Superstar to the word. Averaging over 4 yards a carry. 31 rushes for 142. That one rush that Joe Burrow got, that was a big one for 10 yards for that first down. That was hard to desire right there. Cub got us 102. Odell Beckham Jr. got us 106. No drops on both ends of the wide receivers. So you can't keep them down. Let's go down here. Check out Chase. So they had him pretty much under the wraps. He's got 2 drops as well. So I mean, you can look at these games and these stats, and it really tells the tale. I mean, look at their superstar wide receiver versus the Rams and what they're able to do. They don't have no 100-yard receiving guys, but Rams do. They got 2 of them. So basically they're saying they're not ready yet when the stakes are high. Ernest Jones stands out on the defensive end as a rookie. Got him 9 solo, 7 assists, 16 total. Not a bad night. Mr. Aaron Donald, he's a sack man. Got him 11 total sacks to go along with it. Well, that's it, folks. I mean, Super Bowl 56, Rams has taken it over the Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, what a game all the way down to the wire, you can say. We setting this up now. We setting this gameplay up. We're going to see what's going to happen. See if it aims to be true or not. But most importantly, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Hit the like button. The ones who subscribed, I appreciate you a whole bunch. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and smash it right now. Leave a comment. I mean, this ends the season of MaddenNFL22 NFL football. We'll be seeing y'all next season and months to come, starting it all over again. But oh yeah, I appreciate the support. Trust me, I'm recognizing, I'm seeing it's not passing me by. It's a long journey. Strive for 1,000. That's the mark of subscribers. We'll worry about the hours in a little bit. But to everybody, get ready for the the game. Enjoy yourselves. It's going to be on. So we ending the season. NFL Madden 22, appreciate it. And we out of here. Peace.